My bad, y'all. Had to run it back. You hear me? So what I'm specifically getting at, you know what I'm saying, like the spliffs. What I'm specifically getting at on this you know what I'm saying, on this vid, is that, you know, the ways of the old world will no longer be able to sustain us, you know. And if you step into the 5D, because being in the 5D, you are stepping more into your macabre body, you are stepping more into your crystalline body, we are stepping into more lighter bodies, you understand what I'm saying? And we're leaving the density. So being an astral projector, you know, being aka a traveler, you understand what I'm saying? Because I've been going through different dimensions, man. Like, I've been having dreams, like I've been having 3 to 4 different dreams every night. And then sometimes I jump back in that same dimension. Like, say if I go wake up to go piss, you know, I wake up to get something to drink, or I'll wake up because a fucking mosquito hovering over me, making all that fucking whispering and shit. You know, I go back to sleep and I'll go right back to that same dimension. And sometimes I'll travel to different dimensions. But man, it was 2 nights ago. It was the moon was like this, right? You know that sign. You know the name of this moon. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't a full moon, but I've been realizing, like, how my dreams and my energy and everything I'm really doing a lot of studying, a lot of spiritual investigations of my energy and my emotions when it comes to the moon, because, you know, the full moon, it bring out the lunatics, it bring out everything that's in your unconscious and subconscious mind, right? So I've been diving in a little bit more into the mystical realm, the majestic realm, and the spiritual realms, right? Because it's layers to this shit, right? And where I'm going with this is, I've been noticing, like, my lucid dreaming been so vicious, bro. Like, I ain't been smoking anything. I ain't had magic mushies in a minute. I've been straight sober. And I'm kind of scared to even hit the blunt again, you feel me? Because the way my velocity and my vividness and my lucid dreamings and my downloads and my upgrades it been marvelous, you hear me? But let me explain this. My CB1 and my CB2 receptors are exploding at a enormous rate, you know what I'm saying? Everybody body has CB1 and CB2 receptors, the cannabinoid receptors, right? AKA which release, you know, like no difference, your body release serotonin, dopamine, all of these other different chemicals, right? Because throughout my life, I don't wear deodorant. I might slide a little bit of my anointing oils under my arms. Sometimes I might slide a little bit of key lime and some coconut oil just to let it marinate, you know what I'm saying? But I don't wear deodorant no more. I stepped away as much as possible from the carcinogens so that I can feed my body the righteous nutrients and not clog up my pores. You understand what I'm saying? And we're going to get back to the pores, right? So some people like to call it the anointed oil, the Christ anointed oil. You understand what I'm saying? Because if you're a true chosen one, you know, it's just like the Hindus and the Buddhists and shit. You know how they put that little red dot on their forehead? So as a child, before I used to go to school, every goddamn day, because this also was a form of spiritual protection, you also got to feed the spiritual armor and different activities that activate different glands within the cerebral, right? So my granny used to always rub extra virgin olive oil in the middle of my forehead, and I never knew why until I was like 22, 24 years old, right? And I remember one day something kept on telling me to buy some extra virgin olive oil, but I didn't want to. But I bought it anyway. And then when I bought the bottle, my granny came to me. She was like, remember I used to always rub it on your forehead? You've been slacking on your spiritual hygiene. You've been slacking on your spiritual defenses. You've been slacking on your spiritual properties, your spiritual practices. And I was like, damn, Granny, I remember that shit. Why I used to do that shit? And she was like, because, you know what I'm saying, you anointed. You one of them. I don't like to claim that chosen one shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm not with the entitlement shit, but we know who's the NPCs, the bots, the chosen ones, and the benevolence and those who neutral. You feel me? So, as a chosen one, you need to make sure that you are rubbing some type of herb, because it depends on your zodiac sign, right? We're going to get into the zodiac shit in a minute. You feel me? Because this video going to be like a 360, 365. Like, it's going to be some gumbo, baby. Everything in this bitch makes the gumbo. You know what I'm saying? We can't miss not one ingredient. You hear me? So, boom. Man, she used to rub that shit on my forehead. You hear me? So, I bought the extra virgin olive oil, and I was rubbing it on my forehead. And let me double back to why I don't wear deodorant, and you shouldn't wear deodorant neither. You know, because if you are righteous from within, then you don't need anything to try to match the funk. You know what I'm saying? It's like an ugly bitch. It's like Dracula. She in the club, she got her makeup on, she like, I'm gonna get one today, I'm a blood sucker one of these motherfucking bummer clots. You know what I'm saying? She going to the club, she got all her makeup on, knowing she's an ugly bitch. You know, she get her a Vic, you hear me? You sleep with her, y'all got a one night stand. If you do spend the night, you know what I'm saying? You wake up, this bitch is ugly. This motherfucker look like Dracula. You feel me? So, I know y'all like, where you going, bro? That's what these carcinogens would do to your spiritual eye, your first eye, y'all see me? So, that's why I don't wear deodorant. I don't use detergents. I don't use cocoa butter. Majority of whatever I put in my body, from what I brush my teeth with, what I moisturize my skin with, to what I eat, is the name of the channel, bro. It's the organic vibe, you know what I'm saying? As if you want to reach your full potential. And if anybody having any ailments, any diseases, any viruses, any sicknesses, whether it's from an energetic level, a spiritual level, a physical level, you know what I'm saying? Let me know and holler at me, man. Only serious inquiries, because my knowledge, wisdom, spirituality, my intellect on those levels is not for free. These videos I drop is for the world and for my gang stalkers, so they could do more research on me, so they could come at me harder and I could just get even harder. You know what I'm saying? Iron sharpen iron. Even though these niggas is butter knives, I'm a machete out here. Ching. You feel me? But I ain't bragging or boasting, but yeah, man. You know, the government, you know, that's why they created all of these different lotions. They showed you in Tyrone, man. They cloned Tyrone, man. It's in the chicken. It's in the hair grease. They got whatever little fucking powder, they put that shit in everything. And that shit clogs up your pineal gland. It clogs up your pores. You understand what I'm saying? Because when you utilize the things that are organic, it has oxygen in it. It has phosphorus. It has potassium. It has live minerals and vitamins. You understand what I'm saying? Compared to eating some canned food or some frozen food or some fast food, junk food, processed food, that's what causes cancer. The less that the body is receiving oxygen. And we're in a new earth, right? We're in a new heart. We're in a new tarot, the new Gaia, however you want to roll with it. It's always going to be a 7-3 times when the dice splash. And that's why a lot of people dying, a lot of people sick, because they trying to take their dense bodies into the new light energy. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody knows that, yeah, you got to have money to take care of yourself. Yeah, you need to have transportation to get where you got to go. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you want to have clothes, because the colors of your clothing represent the vibration that you may be stepping into. Also, it goes to the same thing when you're utilizing your first brain to break down the different varieties of medicines that you put inside you, which is your gut, the first brain, right? So all of this plays hands in hand. It go hand in hand, right? Like Birdman, I'm washing my hands out here, man. You feel me? You dig? I'm rubbing my hands like Birdman in this bitch right now. You feel me? I'm on a move, man. I'm on a mission, man. I'm dropping this funk for y'all, you heard me? But I'm gonna keep it fresh for you. But that's why you want to stay away from carcinogens, man, because I remember it was one of my Jezebels, man. One of my total recalls. She was sent to take me out, to assassinate me. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, at the time when I first met her, I thought she was just a regular girl, regular human and shit. But come to find out, she was a shapeshifter. Cause that's when my Kundalini eye, my first eye just burst open. Like, my shit always was like, it always was like peaking and shit. But it was like, man, I don't think it's no more shutting my shit. You know how some people be like, yeah, your third eye can get shut again. You start to go back to those 3D tendencies, you know what I'm saying? But my first eye started bursting open because when I met her, I was high vibrational. I mean, I'm at one of the highest vibrations I ever been. But when I met her, I was at a high vibration that I ever been in, because I was eating fucking junk food, you know what I'm saying, eggs and rice, you know what I'm saying. I was eating a whole lot of things that wasn't beneficial to my macabre body or my crystalline body, yet alone my vehicle, you know what I'm saying. I was putting like regular gas in a fucking space shuttle. I was putting regular gas in the goddamn in a flying saucer. You know what I'm saying? Damn near about to explode my engines. Couldn't even get my fucking flying saucer off the ground. So that's when I remember the first video of Dr. Sebi popped up on my phone. And I was like, what? I've been looking for a motherfucker like you. And this when I was about 18, bro. And Dr. Sebi started popping up on my phone. I was like, I never even looked this nigga up. But I guess the vibration that I was seeking and that I was stepping into, because I started to notice like how everybody was just down and sluggish and just, you know what I'm saying? I stepped away from that lifestyle. Even when I was a child, man, my mama used to, like when I was like fucking a baby, dog, my mama used to always get mad. At first she didn't catch on to this shit. But one time she caught me. Matter of fact, my brother told on me. And ever since then, she would watch me when we at the dinner table, because I used to always see the way my grandpa, he raised us. We call my grandpa Pops. So my Pops, the way he raised us, don't sit your elbows on the table. Always put a napkin on your neck and make sure you put one on your lap. So my motherfucking ass, you know what I'm saying, being the slickster of all slicksters, you know, whenever my mama would cook fried chicken, baked chicken, if it was any type of meat, man, I don't even care if it was tuna fish or chicken casserole, whatever kind of meat. I never liked eating meat. My whole life, I never liked it eating meat. So whenever she would cook us some broccoli, some corn and rice, her stuffing, some bell peppers, and she'll fix some chicken, some fried chicken, baked chicken, whatever at the time, you feel me? I would always spit the shit out when she was running her mouth. You know what I'm saying? When she running her mouth, not looking in my direction, we all sitting at the dinner table. You know, I put my head down a little bit and I spit the meat out. But she caught on to my ass. And she was like, just say you don't want it, Tootie. Stop wasting my money. Stop wasting our food. You know, your brother could eat that and you could eat more vegetables. That's all you got to do is just open your mouth and say what you want, man. And I was like, nah, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I grew up quiet. Still to this day, I'm a quiet person. The only time I might run a motherfucking hole in your head is when I come across another mystic or another chosen one, or I might be on YouTube. But in person, motherfuckers think I'm fucking ballistic. They think I'm a psychopath. I'm a mass murderer. Like I'm on predator mode. But it's honestly like I don't do the superficial, the small talk shit. But let me not be all off fucking topic, right? But y'all know how I'm coming. So boom. You know, ever since I was a child, I stopped eating that fucking meat. So when I was with this girl who was supposed to be my handler, who was supposed to assassinate me and kill me, she had multiple attempts and failed them all. And if she tried again, she gonna fail even harder. This time, she might fall in the hole she tried to dig for me. But anyway, so one day, she was like, yeah, baby, I think you should stop wearing deodorant. And I was like, what? You must don't want me to have no more woman. You must want me to just be out here down bad. Like, you, what? She was like, yeah, baby, I think you should stop wearing deodorant. And I was like, why? She was like, I don't know. Something just told me to tell you that. And I was like, God forgive me, but I'm like, I don't listen to no bitch. I mean, I listen to women that drop off jewels, but she exposed her hand that she was just another bitch. So I was like, man, I don't listen to this bitch. I take everything with a grain of salt. So I was like, no, matter of fact, I had a performance. I had a reggae performance, right? At a reggae club. And my OG was like, yeah, man, I want to introduce you to this queen, man. She a real soul sister, man. Like, she really like that, man. And don't judge her. Don't take it no type of way. But she don't wear deodorant. And I was like, what the fuck? I know that bitch stink. You hear me? But in actuality, she didn't stink, bro. She did not stink. I just could smell her pheromones, and I could smell how strong her spirit is, and I could smell how strong she is in her principalities. You know what I'm saying? She was a real reggae queen, you feel me? Real Rasta. Real female Rasta, y'all see me? So I went to this performance, and I performed, and I remember before I performed, he introduced me to her, because I think he wanted me to lock in with her, like make that my woman type shit. Because she was on the same type of vibe I was on, but it was still like the streets was calling me, you feel me? Like, but the paper, talking about the haters, I hear the streets calling me. Yeah, I might record that for y'all. But anyway, yeah, I wrote that song like maybe 5 years ago, but I never recorded it. But that bitch still bumping in my head, you hear me? But let me get to the point, man. So I met the sister, I met the queen, you know what I'm saying? Real Ross fire, lady fire, y'all send me big lady fire, y'all send me respect. Yeah, so boom, man, I met her. Her smell was so pungent, but in a positive way. Like, boom, it was hitting me like, I could tell, like, God forgive me, we adults in this bitch, but I was like, man, I could tell she got some real fire, you hear me? Like, she got that real squeeze. She don't need no kegels. Like, it's dangerous walls, you hear me? Like, one of them little trap doors or some shit when it be on the movies and the walls be closing in on your ass, you heard me? But let me get all that, you hear me? With love. So, boom. We introduced each other and shit, you know what I'm saying? We locked in type shit. But I like the streets was calling me, bro. That's when I was like selling packs and shit. I was selling ounces every other 2-3 days. You know what I'm saying? My plug would come through. That nigga was like, damn, Yuri. Because back then they used to call me Yuri. Before they called me Yuri, they used to call me Money Mary J. You feel me? Because I always been about my money and I always be smoking my Mary J. To the point I had to grow that shit. You hear me? So boom. You know my plug, man, my plug was hitting me up. He was like, damn, Yuri, you really getting off these packs, bro. Like you one of my top runners, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn. I'm like, how many motherfuckers you got running? He was like, man, I got about 18 different runners, bro. I was like, man, you really making money. You making money off us. I was like, I'm trying to get in a position like you. He was like, man, Yuri, just keep doing what you doing, man. Because my plug was a whole white dude, though. I can't see his name. I ain't going to do that, you hear me? But, man, look, my plug was a white dude, bro. So, like, I only had, like, three to five white dudes in my life that was legit. That was reasonable with me. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else be on some hateful, jealous shit. On some jelly shit, trying to get you jammed. But anyway, so I still was in the streets type shit. Because I'm getting off these ounces, man. Like, I used to work at this restaurant, dog. I don't give a fuck. I used to work at this restaurant, bro. And my plug would come through. And he'd be like, bro, I could only come through at this time, bro, because I gotta drop off for everybody else. And I'm like, damn, nigga, I'm at work though. But I was like, hey, bro, them packs, them bitches smell proof, huh? He was like, yeah. We talked about this all in person, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, damn, bro, I can't really leave the premises and shit, because these niggas be needing me and they be watching me and they be on my ass. Because, you know, as the chosen one, bro, you on the government hit list, you know what I'm saying? That they gonna try to do what John Wick do. They gonna try to take you out on a anonymous, make it incidental as hit. Rest in peace to Angie Stone, baby. We know they fucking took you, baby. But anyway, but I gotta keep my head on the swivel because I got to get some mines. So boom, man, I'm at work and shit. And my plug, he pull up. He like, Yuri, come outside, man. I gotta show you this new shit I got. So, this before the dispensaries and all of this shit was booming, bro. I'm like 18, nigga. You feel me? This was like fucking 2016 type shit, you feel me? When the sour diesel will fucking make you laugh, nigga. Make you hungry, you know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? When the marijuana didn't get stripped of its real principalities. Like, let me tell you what they did to the cannabis nowadays. The cannabis, like nowadays, is no different to what they did to goddamn watermelons and the grapes. They made it seedless. They took out some of the God particles, the main God particles, because they cannot utilize the God particles like we can, because they are more scientific based and we are more spiritual based. Let's get that shit straight first and foremost, you feel me? So, man, my plug, he was like, Yuri, I'm outside, bro. Come on, bro. You hold me up. I'm like, I'm coming, you hear me? I go out there, though. I go out there with the garbage can like I'm going to take out trash. You know what I'm saying? I told them niggas like, bro, I'm going to take the fucking trash out. Damn, they're about to beat niggas' ass, bitch. I'm going to take the trash out. They're like, bro, you never take the trash out. You right, but I'm going to do it now. You know, I want this company to know that I'm here to make it better. So I'm going to take the trash out. Man, my plug pull up. He waiting on me on the corner and shit. I walk down a little bit with the garbage cans. Man, this nigga pull out the little fucking, the scope. He like, man, Yuri, look at these fucking trichomes, man. Look at the orange hairs. Look at the red hairs, man. Look at these fucking frosted flakes. I was like, damn, nigga, we looking at a little shit with the magnifying glass, looking at the terpenes and shit. Nigga, this about 2016, nigga. This before the dispensaries and shit, nigga. I been on this shit, nigga. To the point I remember I was trying to grow Reggie, nigga. So boom, he showing me this shit. I'm like, bro, we can't be out here all damn day. He like, Yuri, look at this shit, bro. This shit is amazing. Hey, you want one of these? So whenever you pull up on your clients, you let them know you know what I'm saying. It's gonna get your sales up. This gonna really teach them more about what they smoking. Cause like a lot of niggas and bitches I used to that was my patients. A lot of my customers, a lot of men and women that was my custies. You know what I'm saying? My patients, they just was smoking the smoke. But me, I never smoked the smoke. I always need to know if it's sativa, indica, CBN, CBD, THE, what the levels is. You know what I'm saying? Is this, cause I had medical. I had a lot of medical marijuana. I didn't really have no recreational shit. So this shit I had was straight knocking niggas out, punching niggas down. Niggas like, bro, I can't even smoke that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? I turned it to the plug. The same way my white plug was moving, that's how I started moving. And I remember my nigga B, I used to sell my nigga B an ounce for like 200 to the point he was getting this shit all so good. I'm like, bro, I'm gonna give you one, man, just give me 150 for the ounce, dog. He like, bro, you sure? I ain't trying to fuck with your money, dog. I'm like, bro, the way you moving, it ain't even about money, bro. You know what I'm saying? Plus, I fuck with you, my nigga. So, boom. I had my plug drop the fucking, the packs in the fucking garbage can after I took the old garbage out. Had the extra layer of bags. You know what I'm saying? Nigga dropping the fucking O's in the goddamn garbage can. I go in that bitch, you know, bring the garbage can back in this little position. I used to work for the dish pit before I turned to a pastry cook. I take my packs out, sneak them in my book pack. And then one of the niggas was like, damn, bro, he ain't know, but niggas started running their mouth in that bitch. That's one thing about when you be out there in the streets, dog. Niggas be running their mouth. That's one thing I was like, I gotta get out the game. And my uncle was like, bro, I know you doing your thing, but I'm letting you know this, bro. It's a time and a place, and it's a time for you to get out the game before you get fucked over, you get locked in. Because when you in the streets like that, bro, niggas a snitch on you, and niggas running their mouth more than what you expect. Of course, you know what I'm saying? How you get new clients and shit if you ain't meet them in person? You dig? You know niggas running their mouth. So I was like, that shit, you know, it's like a two-sided coin. So boom, man, off all that shit, back to when I met Shorty at the reggae performance I had. You dig? So she was like, yeah, I don't even wear deodorant. I just put key limes under my arms and call it a day. Man, this motherfucker had more hair under her arms than I ever had on my face, under my pubes. I was like, damn. And she don't stink. It's just that her shit pungent. Her shit punching, like you could smell her pheromones, like, you know what I'm saying? Real lady fire, you feel me? So let me get to the point, man. So fast forward down the line a little bit. Like I said, I still was in the streets. But my yeah, I was transitioning when I met my yeah, because she was a witch, aka she was a shapeshifter. She was something else. She wasn't human, but she looked like she was human because they walk among us. They live, you feel me? So my shorty was like, yeah, baby, I think you should start wearing deodorant. And I was like, I don't know why you telling me this. I think you don't want me to get no more bitches. You don't want me to get no hoes. Like, you want me to fall off. Like, you must be hating because wherever we go, I get more attention than you. From men and women. But I ain't gay, but you feel me? So I was like, and then she came back, she kept on telling me, she was like, my mama don't even wear deodorant, but I ain't gonna lie, under one arm it be stinking. Cause she still eat bad. So I was like, damn, I'm starting to eat good. I'm starting to eat herbs, veggies, and fruits, especially when I fucking stay away from you. Cause she was a fast food, junk food, processed food ass bitch. And me, You know what I'm saying? I was on my herbal shit. You know what I'm saying? I said Dr. Sebi came into my life in that video. You dig? Out of nowhere. I ain't even know the man's name. You hear me? So I've been on my Dr. Sebi shit ever since, and I got to hold it down for him as well. And shout out to Yaki Awaken. You feel me? So boom. I stopped wearing deodorant, man. And I was eating good. Well, I still eat good. I still eat healthy. But right now I've been eating beans and shit. You know what I'm saying? Even though we're the only supposed to eat lentils, but I just had some red beans. But once I get my money back right, man, I'm about to get back to how I'm supposed to eat. You feel me? Just, I'm grateful for what I got. You know what I'm saying? One thing at a time. Right now it's time to recoup and heal and flush and cleanse my soul while I got the opportunity to be at this beach like this. You know what I'm saying? His papa's a Rolling Stone. So anyway, I stopped wearing deodorant. It was the second week. Bro, I had a dog, I had a cat. They would lick under my fucking arms. And my shorty that told me to stop wearing deodorant, she had a dog too. And her dog started licking under my arms too. And then when I went to go by my family members' houses and my friends' houses, and they had animals too. Bro, they animals will fucking act like I hypnotized them. They owners will be calling them by name, slapping their hands, got treats in the air. The dog was under some type of hypnotized rhythm because they smelled that Christ anointed oil. You understand? It was leaking from my pores. It's leaking now. Like I woke up earlier and I was like, yes, yasa, water, yeah. You heard me? Shout out to Uncle K. I was like, hey, bro, my body getting back online like it's supposed to. You know? So I woke up earlier. This would really inspire me to make this video. Because I woke up early and I was like, damn, it smelled like somebody was smoking weed in my fucking tent. It smelled like somebody just got done smoking a pound. And it's a difference from a nigga that smell musty. And it's a difference from when you smell that good aroma of that cannabis. You know what I'm saying? To each his own. Whatever. Fuck y'all if y'all ain't fucking with me. Fuck it. But anyway, so I got up early and I was like, damn, this the loudest I ever smelled. I mean, I ain't musty. I took a bath last night, bro. But I also remember like, hey, bro, my body is eating that new Earl that I made, that new super elixir that I've been showing y'all in my videos. Like, man, this super elixir is fucking, it's like wax. This shit not even bud. It's like wax I made for my body, but it's Earl, you feel me? And I could put it in my hair, my beard. I put it all over my body. I even rub my mans with it. Man, I rub my mans with it, bro. I see my girt getting fat. And I'm like, man, I think I done grew like maybe like 1.5 inches. I'm like, my mans be hanging like he about to transform into Super Saiyan hard mode. But I'm like, that's just the Earl. That just let me know how lubricated it is. And I'll give y'all a little sneak peek too. I also been copper healing like a motherfucker. So I've been wrapping copper around my private parts. And man, when I tell you, the sensation and the vibration and pulsation, because you know these metals, they hit our body. So let me get back to the motherfucking story. Boom, right? So, yeah, man, the more that you release these carcinogens and these poisons and you step away from these 3D chemicals and all of the shit that they showed you when they cloned Tyrone, that's the more that your pineal gland and shit will open. Because I had one dude ask me how to, like, I know how to do Reiki healing. I know how to do crystal healing. I know how to do vibrational healing. I know how to use frequency healing. You know what I'm saying? And I don't have to cut you open. You know what I'm saying? Because I remember I used to watch this movie. A matter of fact, this movie was watching me watching it, and it made me watch it because it popped up. And I remember it was these aliens, and they were saying like, yeah, the way that they heal people down here is evil and is wrong. You should learn how to do light healing. And it was like I was watching a movie, but at the same time, it was like the fucking movie was talking to me. That's how it is when you're a chosen one, you feel me? The movies and the music, it be talking to you in codes. So I'm watching this movie, and it was like, yeah, you need to learn how to use light healing. Where I'm from, we're several light years ahead of y'all, and we don't cut nobody open. We don't have to remove body parts. All we do is do light healing. And I think it was the first time I utilized my healing ability, because see, my my right-hand man, he was in the Coast Guard, so he worked for the government. And the government, aka they have secret, sacred, mystical, hidden information about the chosen ones. My ears ringing. They got more information about the chosen ones than some chosen ones get to discover about themselves. But the more you go in, that's the more you find the answers. Because sometimes when you go without, they try to delay you, distract you, or when you get on the wrong, when you in the wrong location, it takes more time to get to where you really belong, type shit. You feel me? So you know your natal chart, your birth chart, and just using your golden compass is important. But if you clogged up with all these carcinogens and shit like that, that's how it's gonna be, right? So I know how to utilize different methods of healing. So that's why I was like, man, anybody that got any diseases, viruses, sicknesses, ailments, broken bones, anything that's fucked up with you mentally, spiritually, physically, if you need healing, because I'm a healer, only serious inquiries, you know what I'm saying? Because if I do this, you know, these YouTube videos, it's for the free ski, it's for the free 99, you feel me? These videos is freestyle, you dig? It's for the world. But if you really want my services, you know what I'm saying, you really got to pay for my services, because I may have to create certain anointments, I might have to study you, I might have to get into your anatomy, you know, I might have to just step into the spirit realm, I might have to just step away from my everyday life and meditate just to heal you, depending on what type of healing you need, you know what I'm saying? Because I see like there's copper healing, or healing with silver or titanium. Because when you heal with silver and titanium, they also increase your psychic abilities. Also, when you work copper, they amplify your overall aura field and energy levels as well, right? I'm giving y'all the game, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, show some love on the Cash App, splash or crash. And we got metal healing, we got sound healing, we got crystal healing, we got energy healing, we got light healing, we got water healing. You know, we got all different variations, right? And I've been mastering these different variations. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to make a video about this maybe in the next couple drops. Because I had to beat the fuck out of a nigga. And I broke my hand. And my thumb was pointing at me like this. Even if my hand was this way, my thumb was pointing at me like this. And my fucking hand looked like one of those sock'em bock'ems. Or one of them fucking gloves, the Hulk gloves, you feel me? My hand was stupid swole, bro, and it was broke. And my fucking bone didn't come out the skin, but you could see it poking out. And my thumb was pointing at me, bro. So I had to get out of the town. I had to leave Phoenix, Arizona. And I went to Flagstaff, Arizona. And I did some magic. I did my magic. And also I did some forest magic. Because I know how to utilize the elements as well to heal, you know what I'm saying? This is water bending. I'm about to go do some water bending soon. Because whenever I go in this fucking water, bro, and I stand still, bro, you should see, if I had a waterproof camera or some shit, I will record all the fucking fishes that be surrounding me, bro, like I be in the middle of the eye of the storm. But they be surrounding me and swimming around me calm. And then it be some fishes, I had to learn just to relax. It be some fishes, because I gotta exfoliate my feet and shit, right? So it be some fishes that be eating the dead skin off my feet, and I'm like, these niggas is healing the fuck out me. And then when I'm not in the water, bro, it be about 50 to 100 fucking lizards, right? Whenever I go back up my goddamn to my Zen spot, because we are at Zen Beach, and this is Zen Waters, and sometimes I do Zen meditating and Zen healing. So whenever I go back to my Zen sanctuary, it be about 50 to 100 fucking lizards, bro. They come around my cabana. Sometimes they be running through that bitch. I don't mind. I ain't scared. Fuck, I ain't no bitch. You feel me? And these motherfucking lizards, they simultaneously, at the same time, they do the same wiggle dance. And then I could see, like, you know how you could see a rainbow in the sky at the rain? But it don't be no rain. It didn't rain. And these lizards, they be activating some type of chakra energy or some type of healing mechanism, because I be feeding them. I be feeding these niggas, bro. I be feeding my scraps, you know what I'm saying? I be feeding my mangoes and my pineapples and my bananas. They love the bananas more than anything. They love the mangoes too. Some of them like the pineapples, but they don't like the oranges. I don't know. Maybe because the citrus is a different caliber for them. The bromelain, they like that. But man, it be about 50 to 100 goddamn fucking lizards, bro. More than that sometimes. And they be around me doing the same movement, the same dance, bro. And then I look around and then I can see the rainbows in the fucking sky. Bro, this shit happens every fucking rotation. This shit been happening since fucking February something. But I've been learning how to fucking... I know what time they come and do this shit now. Because the lizards come out at a certain time. And then they go duck out. And they go back to their dugouts. You know what I'm saying? Because they know when I get done eating. They know. They starting to synchronize with my schedule when I eat, right? So they know when I'm eating. They like vibble out, vibble eating. We can smell that shit. I can smell a nigga with money. Like off of paid in full. They be out there. They be like, man, vibble eating, man. I can smell that shit, man. He left us some peelings and shit. Left us some skin. So the fucking lizards come out, bro. It be about 50 to 100, sometimes more. They be all surrounded by my tent. I be sitting in Indian style, meditative style. Sometimes I just be laying down on my back, bro. And I watch everything turn. I watch the atmosphere and the surroundings around me turn into rainbows. Like I'm on fucking magic mushrooms, bro. But I'm not, bro. These niggas are doing some type of kundalini spiritual healing for me. Because I need it too. I need it too, you know what I'm saying? We always healing, bro. Just like you're always learning, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it's time for me to get in the beach. The water telling me it's time to get in the beach. So I'm going to have to cut this video short, y'all, because the ocean talking to me. So boom, man. The lizards be healing me. I guess the universe like, hey, man, they got to pay for this shit, bro. You got to get your fatter rallies. In the voice of the black, or the ether non-melanated female, the feminine energy. I need my coins too. Huh, you hear me? But anyway, like I was saying, bro, if you need any of my healing services or any of my healing devices, you know what I'm saying, or you just want to amplify your energy, because I had one ether non-melanated brother, he wanted to learn how to do vibrational healing. And I was like, hey, bro, book a private consultation with me, and I would do my best to get you to that stage, because how I got here, bro, it was trial and tribulation. It was beating niggas up, and I broke my fucking hand. And I broke my hand so fucking bad, my thumb was pointing at me. And I saw a skinwalker. That same night we had an interaction, that same night. And overnight, my fucking hand healed, nigga. Overnight. Like I kept on waking up out my sleep because I felt my bones. Bro, I literally saw my fucking hand vibrating and moving back in place like on some fucking Wolverine shit, nigga. On God. On God. Cause I had to think back in hindsight, this same Jezebel. I remember whenever we used to get it in, sometimes I'll throw my rubbers in the garbage can because I ain't want to clog up my toilet. So I throw my rubbers in the garbage can. I realized this bitch was stealing my rubbers. This bitch was stealing my semen. My plasma. This bitch was stealing my goddamn nut through the rubbers. And I'm like, what is she doing with that shit? She probably eating it, selling it, bringing it back to the government. All type of shit, bro. But let me get back to the whole main point of this fucking video. If y'all still made it this far, respect. We finally getting to the sweet spot, right? Alright, so by us stepping into our light bodies, I'm a carbon bodies, and we're leaving these 3D bodies because these 3D bodies are basically dense, the most densest form that you could have, and that's from eating fast food, processed junk food, and meat, and other things that's not really organic, right? So, damn, because dude, he thinking about putting that money down for that private consultation because he want to learn how to heal his body. We was all in the comment section and shit, and then he hit me up. He was like, damn, bro, you gonna teach me how to do that? I'm like, bro, you gotta hit me up on a private consultation. I just can't. This ain't nothing you could just drop in the comment section, bro. And then I gotta check up on you too to make sure that you still staying locked in with the routine that I give you, because I ain't, to each his own. What works for me may not work for you, but I guarantee you what works for me can work for all. You know, you just gotta find your size shoe. But if you want you want these new shoes to walk in, only I sell them. If not, I ain't gonna say only I got this fucking knowledge of this wisdom, spirituality, this intellect, this intuition on this type of method. But You know, you could create your own shoes, but right now I'm the only one that sell the Vibos. Nobody else, Amazon, Foot Locker, they do not sell the Vibo ones. Only I sell the Vibo ones. They got the G units, they got the Air Force ones, they got the LeBrons, they don't got the Vibo ones. So if you want the Vibo ones, you got to book a private consultation. But anyway, let's get to the whole eat the fruit, plant the seeds for you 3D bodies, eat the meat, spit out the bones. So the times is coming, man, where we're going to eat less and less. If you ain't been realizing and dealing with it as of now, we're going to be eating less and less. You're going to need less rest. And what you're going to need to eat is more of that. You're going to need to eat more moonlight. You're going to need to eat and be in environments that has more wind capacity. You know, you're going to need to eat less fruit, veggies, and herbs, because the more that you cleanse your body and you open your pores and you stop putting them, you stop taking a bath with Dove soap and stop wearing Arm & Hammer deodorant, that's the more that your pores can open up, and now you can start to eat more oxygen. Because once in my life I was a Breatharian, and you could also YouTube one of my teachers. He's a Breatharian as well. He famous for this shit. He's known for this shit. Just type in Breatharian and you're gonna see a dark skinned brother. No, I didn't. He never taught me nothing in person, but through the spirit realm and astral projecting and YouTube videos, he got me there. He showed me the ins and out. Cause one time I was running through the woods for 2 weeks from reptilians and shapeshifters, and I had to activate my Breatharian mode, and I didn't eat for 2 weeks. I didn't drink any water for 2 weeks, and I didn't have shoes for 9 days. So my pores and my body was open, and I was absorbing all the nutrients through the air. Every time it rained, whenever I was walking in the woods and shit, my feet would absorb whatever minerals or vitamins was in that soil. You understand what I'm saying? So like I'm saying, because I don't want to burn my battery out. Y'all know I'm only charging my shit once a rotation now. So like I was saying, bro. All right, so if you want to know what food source you're going to be needing so that you can eat less materialistic food, you know, from less markets and stores, it's basically based on your zodiac sign. Even though all zodiac signs exist within you simultaneously, but you know the different moon cycles and sun cycles activate different zodiac signs. You understand what I'm saying? And I got another video I'm gonna put out too about what type of body you may have, because this shit deep. So I'm about to start getting deep into this shit on a psychological level, right? So let's say if you are Aquarius or you are a water sign. So in order for you to get your nutrients the best, you need to spend more time in the water. You need to spend your time more around the beach, more time around places and locations that have the water. That'll be your first source of nutrients, minerals, and vitamins, where you may need less fruit, veggies, and herbs. You understand what I'm saying? So we are becoming more in our elemental bodies, right? So in order to make sure that you are developing and not being malnourished, you got to be in what's your main element, you know. But like I said, we are all the elements, but sometimes the quarter lands on the head, sometimes it lands on tail. You got to go with the cycles of the moon and the sun and the energy that's pulsating around us as well. So let's say if you're a fire sign, which means you're going to be needing that as your food source. You need to be in the sun more than ever. You know what I'm saying? Another source, if you're a fire sign and you need food, you're going to need to start, which also is going to activate anybody's psychic abilities and amplify it more than what it already is, whether you're clairvoyant, claircognizance, clairaudience, clairsentient. I hear y'all, they like, talk your shit, Bob. Oh, yeah. The universe about to send me a big bag. Big bag. Universe about to hit me up on Cash App. I'm a money magnet. You know what I'm saying? Do what I need to do. But anyway, if you're a fire sign like I said, this is for all signs as well, because it will increase your psychic abilities. But before you go to sleep, if you want to take some more nutrients, you want to light a candle at night. You dig? And you want to focus your breath control, and you want to focus on that beam of that candle, which will also feed your psychic abilities, your first eye as well. And also it's going to feed you through the fire, because you're a fire sign, right? So before you go to sleep, that'll be like your midnight snack, you know what I'm saying? That'd be like your munchie snack, glazing at that candle. And you know what I'm saying, candle glazing. Just like you need the sun gaze, you need the moon gaze. So if you're a grass Pokemon, you know what I'm saying, you're an earth bender, you know what I'm saying, you're an earth sign, that means you need to be grounded more. That means you need to be walking barefoot more. Because, bro, ever since I've been here, I've been walking barefoot like a motherfucker. Even when I was at Hawaii, I had a random motherfucker was like, hey, bro, my feet got so much better, I don't even be wearing shoes like that no more. And I was like, I understand why sometimes white people don't be wearing shoes. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes. You did. But it was one of the inorganics. And it was like, yeah, bro. Matter of fact, it was like the universe set this shit up. Because I met dude, and he was a calisthenic workout person as well. So when I got to the spot, I don't know, I guess he wanted to flex and shit. I guess that was like, he was letting me know like, hey, I can feel your energy. And I know you ain't as big, but your energy is bigger than your body. You know, some motherfuckers got big bodies, but their energies be fucking small as fuck. Their aura field be weak as fuck. Because they not really working on their spiritual body. The spiritual body is the most biggest body that you should have. And then it goes to your mental body. You still should have a big body too, but it's like trunks. If you got all them big ass muscles, you're going to be slow as fuck. So if you're an earth bender, you're an earth sign, you need to start walking more barefoot. You need to start grounding yourself more. Or you need to start spending more time in the woods or in the forest. You understand what I'm saying? And that's how you're going to receive your nutrients. You know, your elemental food source will be the woods, will be grounding, will be, you know what I'm saying? But it's also, sometimes you need different meal plans. Like sometimes if you're an earthbender, you may need to go in the desert. Because when you go to the desert and you start to feast off the elemental earth, you start to feast through your surroundings. See, when you go to the desert, you understand what I'm saying? That's you starting to activate, absorbing the minerals and the vitamins on a microcosmic level, because the sand is little bitty grains. And when you in the forest or you in the woods, it's more solid, it's more hard, and it's more soil, it's more like rock, well, softer rock formation. You know what I'm saying? Just like this is no different from the ocean. See, it's like that song. See, I live in water, 'cause the desert don't have no name. La 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 la. See, the desert is an ocean without no water. However that bitch go. I used to always bump that bitch on Grand Theft Auto, and I was like, man, this song is singing to my spirit, but my ears like the vibe. You hear me? So if you are an air sign, that means your food source will be more like meditating. You know what I'm saying? Going at the top of the mountains. Going where it's a lot of mist. You know what I'm saying? A lot of condensation. You know, because you are a different vapor. You're in vapor mode. So that's how you eat your energy as an elemental if you are an air sign. I did fire signs, I did water signs, I did earth signs, and on some avatar shit, us chosen ones, you know, we are all the signs, bro. We supposed to balance all the elements. You dig? Because the chosen ones are the airbenders. It's multiple airbenders. I mean, it's multiple avatars at one time, right? And this ain't about being entitled or making somebody feel less than or whatever woo-de-woo. Because there's some people that can activate the same capabilities that the avatars, aka us chosen ones, can as well. As long as you like I said, if you don't use it, you lose it. So you always gotta have that muscle concentration and that muscle memory, and continuously to keep this in regimen. You know what I'm saying? Repetition is the key to success. Staying persistent and staying consistent. So we had a 50-minute jose. The ocean is saying I'm overdue. I'm about to go jump in this motherfucker, hit a backflip, and I'm about to backstroke and just float on my back and just relax and charge up and heal, exfoliate. Watch the fucking fish surround my body once again. And I gotta go get out and probably do a quick little 5-minute workout. I'm gonna go wash off, man, and probably upload this video for y'all. As of right now, y'all made it to the end of this video. Respect. Mahalo. Appreciate love. Stay dangerous. They want you to stay safe because that's all they could do. And any contributions, donations, any respect from the drop of this content, the Cash App is $781THEVBYZ. I just dropped the EP, at least 7 songs, nice little skits to match the energy that I was coming with and that every song came with, the soundtrack of my life. It's called 781THEVBYZ. Success is my cologne. Put the $ in that bitch, it'll pop up. And anybody want to invest in my music so I can start purchasing more beats and I can start putting it on Apple Music for y'all, iTunes Music, like I got a couple of my other singles. I highly respect that. You know what I'm saying? You water me, I water you, you know. The more y'all invest in me, the more I can invest in us. I can invest in y'all and provide y'all with this content. I can provide y'all with high quality, high vibrational music. And yeah, we about to start making some more 5D conscious music too. You know what I'm saying? Believe that. Some of the music that I've been dropping lately was just to heal me from my traumas and my dramas and you know, the hurt that I went through. Cause that's my therapy, my music. That's my counselor, my headphones. And the microphone is me laying back in the chair. So I ain't gonna be no chatty patty, man. Y'all have a beautiful, benevolent rotation. Y'all stay productive. Y'all stay prosperous. And I'm sending more life, peace, prosperity, happiness, and abundance. Yo, way, let's get it. Sheesh.